everybody. So welcome to another episode here, and today we are going to be talking about this guy. Where is he? Right there. This guy, Tony Robbins. If you guys don't know who he is a kind of life coach and a motivational kind of guy. I read almost all of his books actually, and so for the past week I have been listening to his podcast every single day, and so we're going to be talking about what I have learned over the past 7 days listening to Tony Robbins' podcast. All right, the very first thing I've learned is to invest your money early, and I know a lot about the stock market and investing, but I didn't know where to put my money. I've been just putting it in stocks and stuff like that, but I've learned, from reading, I gotta find those things, those securities that have that compound interest, so it can build up over the course of 40, 50, 60 years, and by the time I retire, I will have a significant amount of money. And so that was really the first thing I really grasped, and I wanted to do it for myself. And the second thing I've learned, and this one's kind of, it's important, but it's not as important as the first one, is to, if you're going to make a business, don't make a business just for money. Try to have a business that adds some value to the world. And, I know that's kind of far-fetched, but you just have to start, and you have to find something that you feel passionate about, and just try to make a difference on the world. And I feel like that's very important for today. And the third thing that I've learned is when you have your own business, try to become an expert in your industry. And I know that there are a lot of gurus and CEOs out there, but just try to be the best that you can, because if you have the passion and you have all the other assets, you're going to be successful. And the fifth and final thing is, if let's say you're having trouble with your finances or your body or your relationships, that is just because you're not giving it your focus. And I really started to realize, like, I've gained some weight, and so for the past 5 days I've been listening to his podcast while riding my bike to the gym, working out, all listening to Tony Robbins, because I wanted to really grasp what he had. And I'm so busy all the time, and I felt like that would be a good place to do it, is that working out. And like I was saying, the focus is why people don't have that $1 million business, or they're gaining weight. It's because they're not giving that their focus. And that was really one of the main things that I kind of picked up, that and invest your money early and try to make a difference. So just from those 3 or 5 things, I felt like listening to him was definitely worth it. He's a very smart guy. He's not so much as a motivational speaker. He's more of a, he says this in his podcast, he's the why guy. He asks people, why you want to be successful, like what makes you successful. And success is different for everyone. And that was kind of eye-opening for me. I thought success was, money and a house and a family. But success for someone could be, having a relationship where they feel passionate about and they love, they love it. They come home every day and they look forward to it, rather than they come home from work and they do more work. So that was really what I've picked up by listening to Tony Robbins for the past 5 days. I hope you guys enjoy this video here. And the next step for me is to go to one of these events that he has. He has them all over. So that's what my next goal is. I want to go to, I believe it's Unleash the Power Within is the one where he has all kinds of one. He has all of them. I just feel like he's a very smart And guy, he's a very good marketer. He knows a lot about his stuff, and you can see it from anything, his relationship to his finances to his investments. He's a very smart guy. And so that's what I have learned over the past 7 days of listening to Tony Robbins' podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please sure to hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think. Remember to always stay happy and stay positive. Peace out.